Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chef Pam and this is Chef and More. And today we are going to be making homemade sweet potato waffles. Yes, and if you want to learn how to make all kind of homemade food and dishes the easy and simple way, subscribe so that you won't miss any of my videos and tap that bell so you'll always get notified. We're going to get started right now. Okay guys, so the first thing we need to do is get our potatoes cooked. So I'm going to put them in a microwave safe dish and microwave them. Put them on high for about 5 minutes. Okay, they've been microwaved, they're nice, soft, and ready to go. They're going to cook again in the waffle mix, so it's okay if they're not perfectly done yet. Now just split them open with a knife, get a spoon, and scoop all the potato out. You want to get as much of the potato out as you can because this is the main part of our filling. So there's nothing special about it. You just want to scoop it all out, making sure that you don't get any of the skin, but that you do get all of the potato. So I have 4 potatoes here, and that's going to give me about a 1.5 cups of potatoes. Once you have it all out of the shells, or the skin rather, just mash it up. We're going to mix this with a mixer, but it's good if it's mashed up first. So now we have about a cup of flour here. You don't need a ton of flour because your potatoes are flour-y, so to speak. So we're going to add to that a tablespoon of baking powder. And we have a 1/2 cup of sugar going in. And then we're going to put in also cinnamon and cloves. About 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, because cloves is pretty strong, so you don't want to put too much in there. Now you can add nutmeg as well, or even allspice. I'm not a fan of nutmeg or allspice, so I tend to use cinnamon and cloves. And now we're putting in our cinnamon, and this is about a teaspoon of cinnamon that's going in here. Okay guys, now I just like to kind of mix these up because these are my dry ingredients. So just mix them up, but everything's going in the same bowl at the same time. I don't have to beat my liquids first. Just put them all in and then we're going to mix them all up. So now we're going to add an egg, and as usual, I like to crack my egg into something else first, just in case it's a bad egg. Okay, get that in there. Yes, now we're going to put in our potatoes. Just scoop them right on into the batter mix as well. We're going to mix it all together, all at the same time. We'll be adding our liquids, and we're going to blend some and then add some oil in here as well. Okay, get all of this off of here. Now we're going to add in about a 1/2 cup of water. At least I'm going to start with a 1/2 cup. We may be adding more as we go along. And just get in there. I like to use my hand mixer for most everything. So just blend it up. Nothing fancy. Just make sure it's all blended really, really well. You want everything to be combined really well. So just blend it up. I'm going to add in here now about 2 tablespoons of oil. This is just canola oil, and what the oil does in waffle mix, guys, that's what helps make the waffles a little bit crispier or harder on the exterior and still light and fluffy on the interior. So don't forget to add the oil. If you do, they'll still come out. They just won't be as crispy as you normally had a waffle. So we just want to get this in here and get it all blended up really, really well. And I'm going to add a little bit more water in here. You want your waffle batter to be pretty much the same consistency, just a tad bit thicker as pancake batter. So that's the consistency we're looking at. And as usual, and like I always say, you can't get the liquid or the ingredients back out of a dish. So always when adding ingredients, add a little bit at a time. That way you can keep adding more if you need it, and you won't have to worry about it if you have too much. Okay, we're done with that. So now it's time to get our waffles done. Okay, I've actually preheated my waffle mix or my waffle maker, guys. Now I'm just going to put some oil all over it. Now you can use spray oil just out the spray can, like any spray oil will do, but my can was empty this morning. So Just put a little canola oil on here, and I'm just spreading it on the top and bottom of the waffle maker just to make sure that our waffles come out clean and they don't stick. Now guys, if you've made waffles and you've had a problem with the waffle batter oozing out the sides, making just one big fat hot mess, there's two things you can do to prevent that. The first thing you want to do is not overfill the waffle maker. Okay, more is not better in this case. You just want to put a little batter in the center, and as you can see, I'm spreading it around with my spatula. Spread it all the way to the corners and to the edges, and if you need a little more like I did, just use your spatula and get a little more. Don't pour it on there. You don't want it puffed up where it's way up high, because then when you close it, it will surely run over. Okay, we're going to get this side done, and the next trick that you need to make sure it doesn't ooze out all over the sides, guys, is to not close the waffle maker immediately. Let your batter become set in there. You can see it. You'll see it that it's starting to cook. When you look at it, it'll look different. It'll look like it's cooking. Then close your waffle maker. Once the batter sets in there, it won't ooze out over the sides. So that's how you can keep from having one real hot mess. So I'm going to leave it open. We'll be back to close it. Okay, guys, we've left it open for a few minutes. Now we're going to close it up. Yes, they are all done. Now we're going to gently lift these up and get them out of here. Then we're going to bang the rest of them out. Yes, awesome sauce. I love this. Yes, sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes. Now you can also do this with pumpkin, guys, and have pumpkin waffles. You can almost put anything in your batter. I've even made waffles that weren't even waffles. They were eggs, and I put them in my waffle maker. So you can do a lot with your waffle maker. It's not just for waffles. Okay, so I'm going to just oil my waffle maker back up again, and we're going to knock the rest of them out. So guys, we are pretty much all done now. This is the last one coming out, so I put a pat of butter on top of that one so it could go ahead and start melting down. And look at that, guys. Doesn't that look good? Yes. So guys, we are all done, and we have our sweet potato waffles. Yes, and if you guys like these how-to videos, consider supporting me over on Patreon. I have the link in the description as well as right here. Guys, leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you tried out the batter. Give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, guys, and tap that bell so you'll always get notified. I am sure glad you guys came to hang out and cook with me today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time.